World News in 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
Good day, I am Peñano with today's World News in 5. In a significant move to strengthen bilateral ties, British Prime Minister Keir Starmer and French President Emmanuel Macron have unveiled a new migration agreement and plans to support Ukraine following a high-profile 3-day state visit in the United Kingdom. The centerpiece of their announcement is a one-in, one-out pilot scheme on migration. Under the deal, the UK will return undocumented migrants arriving by small boats to France in exchange for accepting an equal number of legitimate asylum seekers with family in Britain. The agreement, however, still requires legal review and EU consultation before full implementation. Government sources estimate the plan could result in up to 2,600 returns annually, just a fraction of the over 35,000 arrivals recorded last year. Critics, including members of Starmer's own Labour Party, have expressed doubts about the effectiveness of the plan. Meanwhile, Macron used the opportunity to criticize Brexit, arguing it has made the UK's immigration challenges worse, not better. In addition to the migration deal, the leaders reaffirmed their defense cooperation. Paris will temporarily host the headquarters of the so-called Coalition of the Willing, a group preparing post-ceasefire support for Ukraine. London will take over after 12 months. Both countries also committed to ordering more Storm Shadow missiles and deepening nuclear cooperation, including coordination of their nuclear deterrence. This visit marks a renewed commitment to Franco-British ties, particularly in the wake of Brexit, and comes as Starmer seeks to address rising immigration and declining domestic approval ratings. In our news, the Vatican's embassy in Kiev sustained minor damage following a Russian airstrike on the Ukrainian capital early Thursday morning. In a statement, the Apostolic Nunciature, Rome's official diplomatic mission, confirmed that parts of the main building and service areas were hit during the overnight assault. Archbishop Visvaldas Kulbokas, the Vatican's envoy to Ukraine, said he personally saw drones flying near the compound and heard multiple explosions. He added that the embassy's roof and parking garage were damaged but no one was injured. The strike came as an international conference on Ukraine opened in Rome, where global partners pledged billions in aid. Pope Leo also met with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky on Wednesday, reaffirming the Vatican's readiness to host peace talks between Kiev and Moscow. Known for maintaining a presence during conflict, the Vatican continues to keep its diplomatic staff in place across war zones, including Ukraine. More news overseas. Israel has warned it will strike Iran again if it faces future threats, according to Defense Minister Israel Katz. Speaking at an Israeli Air Force graduation ceremony, Katz declared, quote, "Israel's long arm will reach you in Tehran, Tabriz, Isfahan, wherever you attempt to harm us, there is no place to hide." He added that any future military action would be carried out with even greater force. The warning follows last month's 12-day Israeli air offensive against Iran, which targeted suspected nuclear facilities and sparked fears of wider conflict in the region. That campaign ended with a U.S. brokered ceasefire announced on June 23 by President Donald Trump. Both Israeli and U.S. forces had participated in the strikes amid concerns Iran was edging closer to developing nuclear weapons, allegations Tehran denies. And that concludes today's edition of World News in 5. For Radyo Pilipinas World Service, I am Peñano. Good day.
World News in 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.